Gosh, it's 5 a.m. I need to get a little something to eat. I'm going to meet James in a few minutes, and then we're going to try and scout some more of the slope of Sardina Peak.
Somebody should have cut that too.
2 weeks prior, Chip and I went back and we scouted this road that looked like it went towards Sardina Peak. Come to find out, it had been graded, and it looked like we could get a car back in there. Truth is, I may have bitten off a bit more than I could chew. This is James and I leaving that area after scouting a bit farther up the slope of Sardina, and I got a little bit spooked on this shelf here, which was just slightly wider than the truck and a pretty steep incline over the side. Where the road ends is typically where the adventure begins for me. My name is Matthew, and this is Exploring God's Country. So James and I went back to the road where it ended, and then we followed it up to the next ridge above. We were very close to the peak of Sardina, actually. It was only another 600 feet of vert to consume.
Up here with James, it's Thursday the 13th. We are on the slope below Sardina Peak, taking a look here again and seeing what it's like. Explore around here a little bit, get a better feel for the way up. Getting up high enough we can start making out Tubac. You guys go down there for coffee, or?
What's that?
You ever go down to Tubac for coffee?
No, not unless I went for something else.
Oh. Yeah, occasionally I go down. Tubac Coffee Company, I think it's called.
Oh, yeah?
Went on to buy overpriced coffee. But it tastes good, I guess. It's local business, so they're pretty nice. I think it's called Tubac Coffee Company.
What's the one in Aravaca? Is that still open, or have you?
It was Gadsden Coffee Company.
Yeah.
They opened it back up. The guy's real nice that runs it, him and his son.
How long since you've been there?
Quite a while. We're almost up to the second slope above the road. Actually, I think this may be an old road. It's no longer graded or used, aside from us walking up.
So on this hike is a little bit more of just checking the sites out, showing James where we've been. We went a little bit higher up to this tree. There's a somewhat of a peak there on the slope going up to Sardina. And it's kind of funny because I turned to James and I go, have we been back here? And he goes, you know what? I've actually been back here 3 or 4 times before. So it was nothing new for him. But yeah, honestly, I may have been back here a time or two myself. But we've been hiking for so long, and James way longer than I out here, that there are a few hikes I've done I kind of forgot about. Nonetheless, the view is unbelievable on this little ridge outcropping here.
So we are on a little peak below Sardina to the west of Sardina. And the view is, oh man, it's amazing here. I could hardly imagine what it's like up top of Sardina. So we're headed back down. This is the access, so we can see the whole route to the top of Sardina. And it's another 600 feet above us, so we're gonna save it for another day. But now we have a really good idea of how to get up there. Fix this before I slip in my boot again. It's the only trouble I've had with these. I bought them a little bit too big, which I thought was prudent at the time. So I have to tighten this lower up really good. This is James's shortcut. We're not going to take the road. You take the side of the slope, which is probably prudent because that road is loose. Yeah, fun. The tricky part about this is there's tons of vegetation, lots of rocks, and you don't know what you're stepping on. So you kind of got to take your time and test every step you make. Very seldom can you see where your feet are going. This is why it's nice to find a game trail where the deer have walked, or the coyotes or whatever animals use the trail, because they've mapped down the vegetation a little bit. You can see where you're walking then. Hey Jerry, you might get a kick out of this. This is where you called me at. I can't believe my phone worked in here. In front of me, I'll show you in a moment here, we'll load this up to the internet. Behind me now, let's see if I can get around far enough. We just came down the side of this slope, but that should be Sardina Peak right there. I don't know, there it is. I can't really see on my screen. Right there's Sardina.
So I get a real kick out of this. Jerry was my mentor in real estate. I chose him. He's the absolute best salesman I've ever known. He might not say that about himself, but he's a fantastic salesman. He's since moved away, and we talk almost every day on the phone. And he called me very early in the morning while we were hiking this slope, and I could not believe, I was ecstatic that my phone worked back there. I had to tell him exactly where we were.
Still here, thank God, right? Nobody took the truck.
Again, I'm Matthew, and this is my channel, Exploring God's Country. I want to thank you for partaking in our videos. And if you're looking to move, make sure to give me a call. My phone number is 520-344-3481. And contrary to popular belief, I'm a real estate broker. I'm not a professional hiker. So you can look me up there or my webpage, keystoaz.com. That's keys2az.com. And we hope to see you on the next adventure. So subscribe and enjoy.